We got the bonus coverage, and we rolling for the YouTube clip. Man, I'm on it. Check it out. Now, as I was saying, the music break we just came off of was specifically themed in a relationship man-woman type vibe because Ramon, Scoundrel Nation chairperson of the UrbanAdvocate.com, spoke to the cyber world on January 6th pertaining to submission. Hence us naming the show Tap Out. No mas. So, what I will do now is I will open the floor, another Scoundrel Forum, and allow Ramon of the Urban Advocate, Jesus' publicist, and the Intercontinental Champion of the world to speak his piece to all of you so that you may know and understand what it means that we're about to discuss. Without any further ado, Ramon of the Urban Advocate.
I would like to take this opportunity to read the status update that I posted on the Book of Faces last.
Would you like me to pause for the cause?
Please do, sir.
All right.
All right. So many people, namely women, have an issue understanding the word submission. The word sub is a prefix meaning secondary, underneath, or next to lower, as if to hold up and or support. The word mission means purpose, assignment, or specific task someone is to carry out. So when a woman is called to submission, it does not and should not mean that she is called to slavery.
Right.
She is called to support her man's mission. Get underneath his goals.
Underneath them goals. Get under them.
And
hold them up.
And aspirations.
Right.
And act as a navigator for the captain. But.
However,
my nigga.
my colored.
My colored.
However, my colored.
Fellas, that means you must have a mission for her to support. Do you have a purpose? Do you have any direction in your life? If not, answer this question for me. What person in their right mind would follow the lead of someone that has no idea where they're going?
Sir, it's a couple of key points I want you to re-highlight for.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
The definition of sub.
Go ahead.
Speak.
Okay. The definition of sub.
Sub.
Is a prefix.
Put that on my sub. My sub. My sub. I put that on my sub. My sub. My sub. I put that on my sub. My sub. My sub. All right, I'm sorry.
No, you're all right.
I'm sorry.
The word sub is a prefix.
Prefix in the beginning.
All right,
that's at the front.
That means a word that you put at the front of a root word.
In the beginning.
Now, when you put that word,
shout out to root words. When
you put that word, that prefix at the beginning of the word,
right?
It means to. It adds a specific.
Take your time.
It adds a very specific meaning to this word.
Hallelujah.
The word sub means secondary, underneath, or next to lower, as if to hold up and or support.
Yes. Hi. Define the word mission.
The word mission means purpose, assignment, or a specific task someone is to carry out.
Okay, what was the other part I wanted to say it again? submission, and that last stanza. Just reiterate that about everyone's place. Reiterate that, sir, if you would.
Okay. So, when
as we open the doors to the church, ladies and gentlemen, plastic plate around, ladies and gentlemen.
Get that plate around.
Get that plate around now. Don't play no games now. We trying to get to this money. We trying to get to the monies, and we cannot effectively get to the monies if you don't dig deep down in your pockets and contribute to what is the scoundrel ministries. I'm sorry, Deacon. Continue, sir.
When a woman is called to submission, it does not and should not mean that she is called to slavery.
Hear me now.
It means that she is called to support her man's mission.
You ain't no slave. You a support system, woman.
Get underneath his goals and aspirations.
Get down there in the trenches.
And act as a navigator for the captain.
Help me steer this thing.
But,
look out.
However,
listen to me,
fellas.
Nigga.
That means you must have a mission for her to support.
You got to know what the fuck you's doing.
Do you have a purpose?
Do you know where you're going?
Do you have any direction in your life?
Do you know how to get there?
If not, answer this question for me.
Tell them, Preetha.
What person in their right mind would follow the lead of someone that has no idea where they're going?
You got to be the dumbest motherfucker ever. It's like following a GPS that ain't got no streets on it. How far you gonna do that? How you gonna get to the monies and you following the GPS ain't got no directions on it, ain't got no streets? It's just nothing but it's just nothing. You fuck around driving to the ocean. You driving to the damn ocean. How you gonna drive into the ocean, bro? If a hoe can't swim, she bound to drown. You understand what I'm saying? You understand what I'm saying? As the choir sings and we raise up collection, we just want to know, ladies, gentlemen, who is you gonna run to? Where is you gonna get your loving and your understanding from? Stop falling behind niggas who ain't got no plan. Stop carrying on behind these bitches who ain't got no direction.
Sing, choir.
Who is you gonna run to? The doors of the Scoundrel Nation is open. We are here each and every Thursday, 9 p.m. Central Standard Time, Colored People Time, about 9:30ish, via 4 Block TV, under the umbrella that is RakuNation.com, powered by the UrbanAdvocate.com. Ladies and gentlemen, what I'm trying to convey to you is a message that will help you climb out of the depths of hell. I'm Reverend Suave Wiley Price. Price is Right Ministries. That is Deacon Ramon of the Urban Advocate Outreach Program that we have for the youth and for the ladies. An international program that reaches across the world to help internationally troubled women with their loneliness. We are Dirty Rotten Radio. And as our drummer goes and does whatever he wants to do with this solo, we need to speak to y'all. Okay, all right. I'm through playing before I get struck by lightning. All right. Sir, what has been the feedback about that comment that you posted? Not, what's today, the 12th?
Yeah, 13th.
Or 13th now, so 5 days ago? No, 7 days ago. A whole week ago today.
A week ago now. The general consensus that I got were mainly positive.
That's a good look.
And might I add, mainly from women.
See, women folk understand. See, what I think it is, and in all seriousness, what I really think happens sometimes is, especially when people are trying to interpret what they feel may be biblical teachings.
Right.
They focus entirely too much on the actual text and not the intent.
Exactly.
You don't focus on the meaning behind those words.
Right.
So all you feel like is because you're a man,
right,
or because you're in a woman in a dominant position, that your mate is supposed to follow you regardless of your conduct.
Right.
You wouldn't work a job where your supervisor is having you do absolutely the wrong thing.
Right.
Because it reflects negatively on you. When that company ends up suffering financial trouble because of the misdealings of management, it reflects on the workers who were on staff and on duty during these transgressions.
Right.
A relationship is no different. While it is... Alright, let's get real. It's 2012. It's your duty to support and be of direct aid to your mate. You can only truly buy in to the playbook if you believe in the head coach. Speak to the people, sir. I don't know how else to define this.
I mean, basically, it's like this.
It's fresh.
Like I said in the quote, what person in their right mind would follow the lead of somebody who has no idea where they're going? Now, ladies, you are supposed to, if you want to get biblical about it, it says in the Bible that, you're supposed to be your man's helpmate. You're supposed to be his helper. You know what I mean? And in being a helper, that does not mean being stupid.
Right.
That does not mean that you don't have a mind of your own. And in so many different circles and so many different places in this world, a woman being submissive to her husband or to her man or whatever, it's looked at as a bad thing. You know what I mean? It's looked at as slavery in a sense. And because of that, in this country, women, particularly our women,
yes, our women,
black women,
I love y'all,
love you, but so many of them have an issue with the word submission because to them, being submissive is beneath them.
And I feel as though, because the word has not been properly defined.
Exactly.
You just took the opportunity to properly define the word in a way that it essentially means be a part of the team.
Exactly. This is, and I read a comment somewhere else where this one girl said, "Nah, forget about being submissive. This it's a relationship. Right. It's supposed to be 50-50.
Right.
And I have two reactions to that. My first response to that was, if you submit to my lead, I'll submit to your needs. Meaning,
hey, don't run off from that.
All right.
Hey, say that again.
If you submit to my lead,
jot that down.
I will submit to your needs.
Church.
Okay. What that means is, if you follow my lead, I'll make sure that you don't have a need in this world.
I liken it to sports, what I do with a lot of things. Football. If you play like a franchise quarterback, you don't have to worry about a contract extension. It's very, very simple. But if you out there not reading, you not studying, you're not reading the playbook, you're not practicing well, and you're going out
Going on in the field, going into business for yourself.
You know, go into business for yourself. You start throwing interceptions and jeopardizing the team's chance to win. I gotta bench you. Then I gotta put you on waivers. And then you can test out the free market, but everyone's seen your work. Put it on film. Put it on film. Continue speaking to the people, bro. We got all sorts of time to enrich people's lives.
My second reaction to that was this. This is a team effort. Okay?
Team.
Now, I'm the leader of this team. It's like I'm the captain of this team. Okay? Now, that does not mean that I can make decisions for the team without asking the people following me where we should go from here.
A general consensus.
Because a good leader makes sure that the people following him are getting what they need.
And to add on to that, a good leader also knows when to follow the lead of an individual that is within their support system.
Exactly.
So I'm saying that.
So
do you realize how great we look to black women right now? Like, I just want you to know that right now, like the urbanadvocate.com is getting like retarded hits right now. Facebook.com/theurbanadvocate.com, as well as theurbanadvocate.com, the official site, as well as Facebook.com/dirtyrottenradio, as well as Facebook.com/Suave for mayor, the number 4, not the word 4, as well as on the bird device at Dr. Ty Rotten Radio, because they won't give us enough characters to spell Dirty Rotten Radio, as well as on the bird device at Suave for mayor. We are becoming staples in what the black community is supposed to be. We are pillars of change, sir.
We are pillars of the community.
How could you ever figure that that change would come from Dirty Rotten Radio with some of the awful things that we say each and every Thursday, 9 p.m. Central Standard Time, Colored People Time, about 9:30ish. Via 4 Block TV under the umbrella that is RockuNation.com, shamelessplug.net.
Swish. But I mean, ladies, you have to understand that this is a team. It's a team effort. Now, if we gonna get to that ring,
if we gonna get to the ring,
if we gonna get to that championship ring,
if we will achieve championship status,
that means number one, everybody must play their position. And everybody must do their part. My part is to make sure that we know exactly where we're going.
Head coach ish.
Okay. Now, your part, you are you riding shotgun.
My franchise quarterback.
You riding shotgun in this.
You running my offense.
When I shine, you shine.
Not shine, you shine. We shine together.
When you look good, I look good.
All sorts of records I could be playing.
Yeah.
Nah. You don't get those. You got to tune into the show for that.
When you look good, I look good.
Right.
So, in order for us to get to the championship status, we must work together. I ask you what you think need to be done. Okay?
Process your information.
Regardless of what the situation is, I'ma always consult with you and ask you, okay, what's your take on this?
Right.
What do you think we need to do about this? Me being the head and being the lead of this relationship does not mean that I make all the decisions. It just means that I make the final decision. Okay? I ask you what you think about it. We talk about it. We talk it out like two adults.
Two mature adults.
Two mature adults. And we come to the best decision possible.
And then that plan has to be put in action. Execution. You draw up the game plan during the week. You install the game plan. Then you go out on the field and you execute. It's very simple. Why are there not more winning franchises? Because you don't understand the X's and O's.
It's a chain of command that must be followed. And then if we have kids, the kids play a role too.
Wide receivers, running backs.
We got to get to the end zone somehow.
Look, this is too real. This is too real, sir. What you're doing right now is that you helping. You know what? They not gonna allow this video to stay up online because we are helping reshape Black America. America, period.
I fear for my safety right about now. Not really.
All I'm saying is I'm gonna take a different route to the crib. Now fuck that. We dirty around the radio and we don't fear shit.
We do what we want to.
We do whatever we want. We don't fear nobody and we don't whatever. Nigga, fight come with it.
Cause now we have a legacy.
Leave our legacy alone.
Leave it be.
That's all I'm saying. And for that, I think it's about time we wrap this up. So again,
hold up, but before we do that,
speak, sir.
Because you know we talked about the ladies part,
right?
Now, fellas,
partners, bros, colors,
step your game up, man.
Shit together.
Quit. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, what person in the right mind will follow the lead of somebody who has no idea where they're going? That means you have to know where you're going. You can't expect a woman to support you and be behind you and have your back when you don't know what you're doing.
Would you take directions from a blind man?
Absolutely not. Okay, so I understand that you as a man, you have a desire to lead, but being a leader, you have to be able to navigate through certain things, be able to navigate through certain situations. You have to be on top of your game, fellas. And in a lot of cases,
right,
one reason why our women have such an issue with being submissive is because they see nobody to submit to. They don't see a worthy person to submit to. So when in a lot of situations they get forced to lead.
You ever see Avatar? Where, you know, there's that special moment when blue people choose their bird. They mesh. It's a whole lot of civil unrest. And then finally they mesh with one another because the bird trusts the blue person. And the bird trusts the colored. Okay, all right, I'm getting off track. Blue people, bird.
Yeah.
They mesh together, and all of a sudden they have an unbreakable bond where that is the only person that can fly that bird. Stop just going to the movies to see shit. Start learning something.
Learning something from it.
Edify your mind, your mental mind. That's all I'm saying. You dig?
But I mean, fellas, you know what I'm saying? Like, we supposed to be the head of the household. We supposed to be the lead, and it's time for the fellas to start stepping up. You know what I mean? And if a woman is smart and she is a good woman and she's been taught these things, and she listens to Dirty Rotten Radio where we try to enlighten her on certain things.
I mean, you want us to teach her, but you don't want her to get too attached.
Nope.
Because you have to assert some role of leadership. You don't want another worldly man leading your woman. That can only lead to problems later. Because I only have so much positive in my system. That scoundrel kick in and things could go awry.
It's all downhill from there. And just to reiterate that point, D-Ray Davis, shout out to D-Ray.
D-Ray.
He you know what I'm saying, he was joking about something. He was doing a stand-up one time.
Right. And
there was a interracial couple in the audience.
Uh-huh.
And D-Ray asked the woman if she's faithful to her man. She said, yeah. He said, so that means you will never be with another dude. Ever. She said, yeah. And he was like, if you faithful to your man, I want you to stand up right now. She stood up.
Uh-huh.
D-Ray looked at the dude and he said, bruh, if she'll stand up right now after I told her to, she don't even know me, she'll suck a dick if I tell her to. Cause she stood up. If she stood up that quick, just by me telling her to stand up, she'll suck a dick that quick too.
Sad but true. Sad but true.
She ain't supposed to stand up for no other man when he say stand up, without looking at you and making sure it's cool. So fellas, trust us. We shouldn't be the ones leading your girl.
Please. We can give you the playbook. We can give you this offense so you can run the offense at home.
You run the offense there.
Do not bring her here for training camp looking for us to install the offense within her and then send her back to you. Because you don't know how to call plays in the offense. She gonna always come back and look to us to call the plays. And every now and again, I got my own franchise to worry about. I certainly have. Just saying, bro.
Take care of home, man.
That's the moral. There it is. That saved us from having a poor taste moment.
Take care of home.
Take care of home. That's what you do. You take care of home. We'll give you the game. You implement it.
You meant it.
And this has been a teachable moment by Dirty Rotten Radio.
Now that's it.